gosh, how did that happen? And what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be working on sexying you up. Yep, we are going to be working...
Do the jiggle again, Tom.
Sexying you up.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
At home, in your house,
it's just the
alone.
picture of sexy. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking what we did yesterday in the challenge and we're going to be making it even more applicable to real life. So what we saw yesterday is that we had this caged squirrel. Squibble. And our dogs were learning to disengage and control themselves around the squirrel.
And effectively offering impulse control when they saw something they desperately wanted, they really wanted, kind of like you seeing chocolate in the fridge or something that you desperately want, and offering a level of self-control.
Yeah. Now, this is going to be a testing day. It's going to be testing for us, I think.
And we picked the right candidate because Bet is the dog. She needs to be tested, right? She tests. She's got high chase drive. She loves to go off looking for things, whether that's sheep, cows, ponies, children, joggers. She's a chase-bred dog, right? Yeah. So this is important for her. This is important. Look at her.
She's a comedian.
She's absolutely a comedian.
What we're going to do is we're going to remind her, find that one, we're going to remind her of the steps from yesterday. So I'm going to pop a couple of kibbles under my plant pot. I'm going to see what she chooses to do. She needs a bit of a reminder, clearly. Get it? Good. And I'm going to let her get it should she control herself. Now, at this point, I might get a little bit testing. So I might ask for a little bit more back off. I might leave it open a little bit longer and see what she chooses to do. And if she chooses to be a good girl, get it, then she gets to get it.
And that's hard, right? Like, I added in a bit of a...
Yeah, you challenge that.
It's tough. We like a challenge. It's about getting sexy. So, you know what? The squirrel will challenge you. And the squirrel will challenge your dog. So if you can find a fun challenge that you know is kind of within your grasp and their grasp, just like it is for Bet then, actually do it. That's all part of getting sexy.
Yeah. So, the next step. There's going to be probably some mistakes here, let's say. What we're going to do is we are going to pop the plant pot over here. There is stuff under the plant pot. I'm going to ask for a little bit of back off. You see, I've changed location. Actually, this is a little bit testing for her.
And when Tom says he's going to ask for back off, he doesn't mean that he's going to tell her to back off. What he means is he's going to give a moment to pause there.
Good. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to remind her that she's meant to disengage. And if she backs off, what I might do is I might try and walk away and call her. So... Bet, yeah, get it.
And you saw how much she wanted that. You
Good
saw
girl.
how much she wanted to interact with that pot. She was really, even when you called her away, Tom, for a split second, she did that look like...
There was a moment where I had to have face.
That plant pot is dead sexy.
There is a sexy squibble under here. So we'll have another little go, popping my food under there.
And also notice, even when Tom stands up, that's a challenge for her. And especially when he stands up with his whole body up. Come on, Tom. Up body. Yeah, because you kind of get like this. Like, that's what we do when we're playing these games. We sometimes, and you can see how it's tough. Like, it's tough. That's better. I love the normal walk. Like, no crabbing going on here.
Sexy dance.
Do the real sexy dance. Come on, Tom.
Bet.
Nice. Yeah. Lovely girl. Really
good,
clever.
Girlie. That's so good. So what we're doing here is we're really testing our dogs because yesterday, bet.
And you also see how much fun it is. So like Bet's having fun. If we weren't, say, maybe doing our normal walks or we weren't doing our normal out and abouts, then actually this would be a great way of exercising her brain. And in fact, sometimes better than going out and about and meeting.
This is cooler than a walk, right?
It's reshaping a walk.
And what we were asking for yesterday is saying, okay, there's a squirrel under here. Can you not immediately grab the squirrel? Now what we're saying is there's a squirrel over there. Can you walk with me while I do my thing? Ignore that squirrel. And maybe the more you work with me, the more you get to then do your thing, right? So this game is really cool. It teaches your dog to disengage, engage with you, then they get to do the thing that they love. It's teaching them actually walking, life, distractions,